Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Middlesex County and Woodbridge Veterans Health Fair and Job Expo. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for a huge thank you to Hackensack Meridian Health and Robert Wood Johnson Barnabas Health for helping our veterans get the health care that they need in Braven Health. How about a round of applause for all the healthcare companies that are here? I'm Jeff Cantor. I work for both Braven Health and the Veterans Foundation of America, and I'm here today because of the great individuals, our elected officials who put this whole thing together. So we're really thankful. So how about a round of applause for, we have Speaker Coughlin, we have Senator Vitale, of course everyone knows Mayor Mack here, and of course Commissioner Director Ron Rios. So we're very thankful. Round of applause for all of them. Without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to Senator Vitale.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you all for being here. It's a wonderful event to help our veterans, to reach out to them and to provide the kind of services that they not only have they earned, but they're entitled to, that we owe them so much for what they have done for our country, not just in the past serving our nation, but also today, just being in the service, but also those who are out of service but are now still working in the community and doing all that they can to help us and support our community efforts. They're still patriots, whether they served 20 years ago, a year ago, or even today. They're still helping our community. That's the kind of people that they are. And for all of you who came out today to support them, all the vendors, HMH, Barnabas, and all the other folks from law enforcement and providers, thank you for being here, for volunteering your time to make sure that our veterans have available to them all the services that they deserve, that they've earned. They gave so much for us, and this very little bit we're giving back to them really pales in comparison to the dedication, the sacrifice that they made for our nation. And so we're ever indebted to them. And so let me turn it back to Jeff, but thank you all for being here. It's a great day for our veterans.
Thank you, Senator. Without further ado, please welcome Speaker Craig Coughlin.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure, or good morning, I guess still. It's a pleasure to be with everybody today. I want to take this opportunity to thank Jeff and all the organizers, the township, who is as committed to supporting veterans as anyone can be, and of course the Middlesex County, for coming together. It's important that we come together and recognize the incredible sacrifice and commitment that our veterans have demonstrated by their willingness to go off and fight and even die if necessary for all of us. And so it's our job to make sure that we're addressing the things that are so necessary for them. Too many veterans face too many challenges in terms of their mental well-being, in terms of housing, and in terms of food security. So bringing people together here to make sure the veterans have the opportunity to see the things that they are entitled to and deserve is really a special day. So happy to be with everybody, privileged to be here. I want to wish everybody the best. Have a great day. Thank you for all the work you're doing, and to all of our veterans, God bless you. Thank you for what you have done. Thanks for what you continue to do. We still see veterans long after their service in the military ends, continuing to support their communities, their state, their county, and to make a difference to make the world a better place. So thank you all for that. Privileged to be with everybody.
Thank you, Speaker. And now the person who jumped in to say, if you want to do this in Woodbridge, we will sponsor it. You will have whatever you need. We're very, very lucky to have him as mayor here in this town. Everyone knows Mayor John McCormick.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. I don't know where you're all from, but there's no better town in New Jersey for veterans. One of the reasons is the guy in front of me with the camera is George Sneff. He is the head of our Veterans Alliance. He took the post a couple years ago when our former head, John Eberhard, moved to New Hampshire to be with his family. George has been terrific. He coordinates our 6 VFWs, our 3 American Legions, our Disabled American Veterans Group, the Reinhardt Detachment of the Marine Corps League, the Mumford Marines. All these entities in Woodbridge Township are under his tutelage, and he meets once a month, and he's very active and very caring and very dedicated. And the best thing he did earlier this year was introduce me to Jeff Cantor. And we started talking, and he mentioned that he had this event. This is a wonderful facility, ample parking, plenty of room. We're happy to make it available, no charge. Anything Jeff Cantor wants, Jeff Cantor gets. The things he's done in the state, when I looked at his resume, and the Veterans Chamber of Commerce, and the job fairs, and the fishing trips. I wish I had a full day to go fishing with the veterans. I'd love to. But I'm on his mailing list, and every month or so I get this list of things that he's doing for veterans. Unbelievable. He's in the state what Sharon McGreevy is in Woodbridge. Sharon McGreevy works for Joe Vitale. That was the best place. When Jack McGreevy was alive, there was no better place to go in the 40 districts in our town than the 19th district under Joe Vitale and under Craig Coughlin, thanks to Jack McGreevy, and he always had his daughter with him, and then when he passed, now she took over. One of our best veteran advocates in the whole state of New Jersey, Sharon McGreevy. And in the last week, a week ago today, we had a wonderful Veterans Forum. 2 years ago, 50 vets. Last year, 70. This year, 90 vets at our Veterans Forum. We had a wonderful parade on Sunday. Monday, all the vets went to the schools and talked to the kids. Then they had a big lunch at Ross Street School, and now we have this event for the first time in Woodbridge. So when I say we're the best town around for veterans, it's because of all the people I just mentioned, especially Jeff, and he can have this facility anytime he wants. And I want to thank all the vendors for coming out. Every contact you make is incredibly important. You can change someone's life just by meeting them at this Veterans Forum. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Mayor Mack. And Woodbridge is the best town for veterans by far. And Woodbridge happens to sit in Middlesex County, which is the best county for veterans so far. So it's my humble pleasure to bring up Commissioner Director Ron Rios.
Thank you, Colonel. Thank you all for being here this morning for this Veterans Health Fair and Luncheon. It's an honor to be here with you today. First, I'd like to say happy belated Veterans Day and a heartfelt thank you to our veterans for your service to our country. Your service and sacrifice on behalf of our nation are remembered and appreciated every single day, and I cannot thank you enough for all you've done to protect our freedom. Thank you as well to the family members who sacrifice when your loved ones are gone, protecting us. We're grateful for your service on the home front. I'd like to also thank Colonel Jeff Cantor. And that's some achievement to be a colonel. I know my friends, a couple of them in the military, they try to be colonel. It's not easy. And I congratulate you and thank you for putting this all together. In addition to the health fair, I'm proud that this event includes a job fair component that helps connect veterans directly with employers who value this experience, discipline, and leadership. Middlesex County's Office of Workforce Development is proud to support this effort and stands ready to help veterans pursue new opportunities through job opportunities, training, career counseling, and direct links to employers across the region. We know the transition from military life back to civilian life can be challenging. Reconnecting with family and friends, finding a job and a place to live, and maybe going back to school. As veterans you have a lot to figure out when you complete your military service. It's not easy. It's a lot. But as you see here today, help is available. My colleagues on the Board of Commissioners are always willing and able to support anything for our veterans, and I mean that. It's so important to us, and we want to make sure that we provide every opportunity for their well-being and their transition back to civilian life. Again, I want to thank all of you for participating here today and supporting our veterans. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. And these leaders are the reason why we're having this here, today, and why we're here in Middlesex County. So a big round of applause for all these great leaders. And, you know, it's customary in the military that when somebody does a really good job, you give them a coin. So this is my coin, and on behalf of me and all the people that have worked hard to make this happen, I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you. And there's one more coin I have. George, can you please come up here? George does so much for veterans here in all of Middlesex County and Woodbridge. He is a force to be reckoned with, and he's always there supporting veterans. So George, thank you so much. Go get yourself checked out. Make sure you talk to everybody around you, make connections, get your healthcare needs, and we appreciate you all being here. Thank you for your service as well.